is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
When I rang early this morning, I feel of me. You're walking when I rang early this morning. I feel Jah inside of me. You're walking, it not take nothing at all. Him bless me in what me doing. It not take nothing at all. Me hail the King, Selassie I the King of all kings. It not take nothing at all. Me hail the King. Him bless me in what me doing. It not take nothing at all. Me hail the King, Selassie I the King of all kings. What it takes a man.
Good morning this morning and welcome back to Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, your station for fresh news, smart talk all day. It is Friday, the 17th of July, 2026, and you are on the clock with Erin, Gnep, Time, Lemonade, Greene. Hear that? I special. Me? I special. Gnep, Time, Lemonade, Greene. I give you a sense of what we're talking about this morning. I've got a guest in studio. We're going to have a lively conversation about natural health and wellness. My guest in studio is Divine Empress. And it's a challenge today. I bring my bush goodies to the studio, and she's brought her bush goodies to the studio, and we're going to have a little challenge this morning. But before we get there, Nassau Cruise Port is calling all football fans. Join us at Nassau Cruise Port for the FIFA World Cup final on Sunday, July 19th. Gates open at 1 p.m. with kickoff at 3 p.m. Cheer on your favorite team while enjoying the match on the big screen. Visit Nassau Cruise Port on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn for more information. Let me tell you all something. I have a friend, more like an uncle, right? But he's my friend as well. He is the winningest soccer coach in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And he had a fantastic opportunity to go see World Cup game live in the United States of America. For soccer fans, that's the dream. And he brought me back an Argentina shirt. And you see Argentina in the finals against Spain, right? And I was like, boy, look here. I love the gift because the person who gave me the gift loves soccer. And I love the gift because Argentina is a winning team. It ain't like he put the Johnson Road Raccoons on the shirt and gave it to me. Argentina is a world-winning team. And then I saw, because I mean, me and the country, like the country Argentina, we cool, you know. Possibly. The nation Argentina, I ain't sure about their politics. But then I saw that one Lionel Messi has made the Bahamas his home as well. And so I thought, man, I must have to put on this Argentina shirt and enjoy it. Now, I don't know, as a Bahamian, I could put on the Argentina shirt and cheer for Spain, you know. That's the type of Bahamian I am. I just there to enjoy the game. We want to say, don't forget, Sunday, July 19th, gates open at 1 p.m. at the Nassau Cruise Port for the FIFA World Cup final. Also, if you ain't finished partying after the World Cup final, Guardian Radio and the Guardian Media Group want to send you away for the summer with the Great Summer Escape Giveaway. You could win a trip for two, including hotel, car, luggage, and $1,000 cash. All you need is your passport. Just get a Nassau Guardian newspaper, fill out the entry form, drop it in the entry box at the Nassau Guardian in Oaksfield, and tune into Guardian Radio and follow the Nassau Guardian on all social media platforms for your chances to win. The Guardian Media Group Great Summer Escape Giveaway. Deadline to enter August 12th, drawing August 14th. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Natural Corner with Empress Divine. Now, me and Empress Divine communicate because she know where all the nuts are. I trying to put in my drinks and in my products. Now, when I say products, right, I mean like the things I make for myself so I don't have to go to the store and buy it. Like I make VAT soap. Soap so you could bathe, date off your children and pay your cable bill, right? For you. And the date on the bottom of your shoe. But you can't make the natural things if you don't know where they are. There's an ecosystem out there, right? And vendors, producers, right? People who make things to sell don't realize how they could expand their catalog of products because they don't know what is available locally. Well, that's one of the things that Empress Divine does. She identifies the things that we need, and then she figure out where they are so that she could get them, and she could tell her people, whether they her clients, her family, or her community, where they could find them too. So for this first natural corner, I said to Empress Divine, I want to talk Ganapan time. And Empress Divine say, that seems fine, because everybody should be eating or drinking Ganapan time at this time of the year. Good morning, Empress Divine.
Blessed of Rising.
Blessed. Tell the people who you are.
Grand Rising, everybody. I am Empress Divine, founder of Divine Service Order, Naturally Holistic. I've been walking this holistic path for about 14 years now.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome.
My passion actually started as a little girl working in the garden with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the, Holy Spirit that really guided me on this path, who really taught me in the medicine of the earth.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So today I'm self-employed, and I offer the community herbal teas, juices, facial mixture of medicinal plants, flowering plants, and fruit trees.
Mm-hmm.
I also cook vegan food for those who wants to eat clean and feel good from the inside out.
Right. And not just vegan food, but plant-based.
Yes, plant-based food.
Vegan food, which is a specific diet within the vegan regimen.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So the show is sort of twofold today, right? Because we're talking about Ganapan time. I want you to call in and ask all the questions you have about Ganapan time, but you don't have to limit it to Ganapan time, right? And we will answer your questions as best as we can with the information available to us. But also, Empress Divine doesn't just feed the body, she also feeds the mind, right? And she shared a flyer with me. There's an event that takes place regularly called Unity Through Pure Conscious Music. But this is what hit me. This Sunday, there's a tribute to an artist that I didn't know that I knew, right? And so we're going to spend just a little time this morning also talking about the artist known as Fantan Mojah. Now, the song we opened with, that's a popular song in the Bahamas. And not popular like teenagers go to a club popular. Like that song resonates and resonated with generations of Bahamians, right? Generations like that space between Christianity and Rastafari, right? Like for Bahamians who are still walking through their faith, that voice, and that song we opened the show with, Hail the King, that resonates in this community,
Yes.
right? Whether you Rastafari or not. Now, Fantan Mojah, the reason why we're paying tribute to him is because he passed on the 14th of July, 2026. And the Divine Order, Farai, and the culture want to honor his life and his work. And this resonates with me not just because I know the songs, but because this play is our age, man.
Yeah.
He was born 5th of August, 1976, just a few months younger than me.
Yes.
And he passed away just this month, just this week, 14th of July, 2026. Fantan Mojah's government name is Owen Lennox Moncrief, right? He was born in White Hills, St. Elizabeth Parish, Jamaica. To gain experience, he took a job working with a traveling sound system and performed songs during sound checks. He adopted the name Mad Killer in an homage to one of his favorite artists, Bounty Killer. Being exposed to the Rastafarian movement, his music began to take on a more positive tone, and he was encouraged by Capleton to take the name Fantan Mojah. Now, y'all could see I have a not complicated, awfully complex relationship with Rastafari, because I wear locks, but I'm not Rastafari. And I feel the need to say that because I don't want to think want Rastafarians to think that somehow I could just assume my way into the culture because I wear locks, right? But I'm an African, and the locks have a deep spiritual meaning for me as well, right? But I had this experience once before I was wearing locks. I was a bald head, I mean skin bald head. I was working at Don't Watch Nothing, Erica Robinson's restaurant, which featured a heavy vegan menu. And so the one and only Sizzler Kalonji was in town, right? And his team brought him there because they knew he could get vegan, plant-based vegan food at the place. And I took a picture with him, right? And I showed a picture to a friend. They say, hold on. Does Sizzler know that he taking a picture with a gay rights advocate? And I said, no, because it wasn't the part of my identity that was important for this moment of serving him and asking him if I could take a picture with him, right? And the moment for me, right, like we could be different and believe different things and still respect each other and hold space for each other, right? Anyway, that's why Fantan Mojah was a big little space in my life, because the interactions I've had with Rastafari are different from many others, right? And I could say I felt the love of Rastafari far more than I felt any chastising or attempt to push down and destroy, I want to say our brother Chris Davis, Jean Croix, that's his ceremonial name. He reached out to me, he said, man, Erin, we are all Africans. That is the thing that bounds us. But place, we are all Africans. That's what Fantan Mojah's music means to me and means to many Bahamians. He was notable for being one of the new wave of contemporary reggae singers who prefer to include positive themes in their lyrics. Like some popular new reggae singers, he was a Bobo Shanti. His faith was reflected in his lyrics, where some recurring themes are praise for Jah and messages of Rastafari, positive portrayal of women, and condemnation of ill morals. This is a contrast to many popular dancehall artists who encourage slackness in their lyrics with boasts of sexual prowess and derogatory messages to women. Now, he's known most, I think, for these three songs: Hail the King, which we opened the show with; Nah Bill Great Man, which the young man them chant that, featuring Jacure and Corruption. Those were some of the most talked about records of 2025. He was dubbed the breakout artist of 2005. Of 2005. He was dubbed the breakout artist of 2005. The album excelled in Europe. This opened the door to 3 consecutive European tours in 2006 and continued success worldwide. Fantan died at the University Hospital of the West Indies in Kingston on the 14th of July after suffering complications related to his heart. He was 49 years old. And so today, along with Divine Order, Farai, and the Culture, we can pay tribute to Fantan Mojah. We can play a couple more of his songs throughout the show. But even our conversation today about Gnep and Time are in tribute to Fantan Mojah, because he died of heart-related complications. And some of the things we're talking about today are also about heart health. So we start this show, The Natural Corner, with Empress Divine, with this disclaimer. If you are on medications already, one or multiple, or if you know that you are predisposed to certain conditions like heart condition, heart health, right, or diabetes, right, you want to consult with a physician, especially if you on medications already, you have to consult with your doctor about adding a natural remedy, because some things aren't remedies, they're just conditioners, right, to your regimen. This is very important. These are natural remedies, treatments, and solutions we're talking about, but anything taken in the wrong dosage can become toxic. Even water. You consume too much water at the wrong time, it can become toxic. So Empress Divine, Ganep and thyme are my two favorite summertime local produce items. Today I bring Ganep lemonade even to show the people what we could do with it. So talk about Ganep and thyme, and I can tell you what I know about Ganep and thyme.
So, thyme tea, it cools your body from the inside out. It's a natural cooler. It helps bring down internal heat. It fights inflammation, and it's full of antioxidants. It clears the lungs, help with colds, and it boosts your immune system.
So here's what I learned. Now the time we're talking about is cooking, what we call cooking time. That's when you go in the kitchen, you try touch your grab, you say, what you doing with my time? Right? So you ain't going to go try smoke that egg. You say, no, Grammy, this is a superfood, but it ain't that type of super food, right? So it's known as thyme vulgaris, right? It's vulgar because it's common, but they don't know. It's common because it's powerful, right? That's why it's common.
Yes, it is.
It's common because it's powerful, and it knows that we need it, right? And so thyme dilates blood vessels, and so that's why it cools the body down, right? It dilates blood vessels, which makes it a great conditioner or treatment for overheating, dehydration, swelling of the joints, gout, hypertension, and high blood pressure, because it opens the blood vessels and allows the blood to flow more freely, allows the blood near the surface to flow more freely, which is how our body cools itself down, right? Thyme, Empress Divine, thyme is an upper respiratory conditioner.
Yes.
Yeah, so when you talk about chest and respiratory health,
System, yes.
drinking a cup of thyme tea is great for people who work in carpentry. There's always a lot of sawdust around.
And who smokes?
Yep. The smokers,
Yes.
the cigarette smokers, you're supposed to be drinking your thyme.
On time.
The cannabis smokers, you ain't supposed to be smoking it unless you have a license. But at the same time, the time is the time.
Yeah.
Right? And so thyme has a sister. We call it Spanish thyme,
Spanish time.
commonly known as broadleaf thyme, because the people in Spanish-speaking countries don't call it Spanish thyme, right? But the broadleaf thyme is a lower respiratory conditioner as well. It's a lower respiratory conditioner as well. And so the combination of both, right, is great for respiratory health, not just in the winter, but also in the summer. But here's why in the summer. Because the AC units are going, the windows are always closed to keep the cool air in, which means the dust and dander gathers,
Yes.
right? And so you can also develop respiratory complications in spaces that are closed off because of the AC, and then moving back and forth repetitively from the very cold to the very hot can cause issues as well. Empress Divine, pick the mic up for me. I could tell one of my texters, Empress Divine is soft-spoken, but I can get it out of her. All right, so have you ever made Ganep lemonade before?
Not gonna have lemonade.
All right, tell me some of the lemonades you make.
I made passion fruit lemonade. I did with cucumber and lemonade. That's nice. It's very good for you. Dehydrate you. I mix it with beets. Beets juice is good. Beets and lemonade is good.
For summer, okay.
Mango. It's good with mango. Watermelon. It's good with watermelon also. They're the type of.
Those are types of juices you make.
Yeah.
Right. For me, we do cucumber lemonade in the summer, Gnap lemonade in the summer, watermelon lemonade in the summer. You could do it because the fruit is readily available in the summer.
Right.
And so now we're here to tell you there's a reason why the fruit is readily available in the summer, because that's what you should be eating in the summer. Right. Now, let's get back to time for a second, and then we're going to go to the text. Time has an essential component called thymol, right? And if you travel through South America and Central America, you'll see a large number of over-the-counter products that highlight the thymol is the essential or the active ingredient in the remedy, right? And so the plant is rich in thymol, carvacrol, linalool, and rosmarinic acid. And I think rosmarinic is a compound also found in rosemary, right?
Right.
So thymol constitutes the major volatile component and is a powerful natural phenolic compound. Thymol and carvacrol give thyme its strong antiseptic, antibacterial, and antifungal, which means you could probably distill it or infuse it and create, or like ferment it and create a natural cleaner for your house. Antioxidant and anti-inflammatory, the flavonoids and phenolic acids act as cellular protectants that neutralize oxidative stress and lower systemic inflammation. That's what you talk about, heavy antioxidants.
Yes.
Yep. It's in the mint family. It grows into a compact dwarf bush, right? But Empress, we've been sleeping on thyme when we should be sleeping on thyme. I mean that literally sleeping on it, right?
True.
Because of its chemical properties, when you break thyme or you step on it and crush it, it releases a chemical that deters mosquitoes and other pests and bugs. So technically, we should be planting it in our yards, as opposed to planting crabgrass or Bermuda grass. Right? You could drive on it without destroying it. For the people who have to park in their yards on the grass, you could drive on it without destroying it, and then you protecting your whole yard from pests and insects and mosquitoes.
Yes. It's a natural repellent.
Yes, absolutely. So, Gnap. Tell us what you got there about Gnap.
Gnap, Spanish limes. They call it Spanish lime also.
Do you know people here that call it Spanish lime? Yeah?
Yeah.
Rasta, Bahamian non-Rasta, or Caribbean all? I call it lime because when Gnap is very sour, right? If you don't have a sweet tree,
Right.
people in the Caribbean use that to replace lime to season their fish.
Yeah, because they do have various sweet. You have some not so sweet. So they call it Spanish limes in the Spanish country. It's loaded with vitamin C. And it's good for instant hydration. They have calcium, phosphorus, and fiber.
Okay.
They cool you down. They help your digestion system, and they give you quick energy without the crash.
Okay. That's the part there, quick energy without the crash, right? This is the part I hope people paying attention to, because I know it's at the end of the day wondering, why am I not hungry? I ain't been home all day.
Yeah.
I ain't really eaten nothing except I've been eating and sucking on Gnap all day, moving through Johnson Road.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, go on. And you all bear with me. This is Empress Divine's first time on the radio, and she's just getting used to my.
Antioxidants in them also fight the sun damage and keep your skin glowing in the heat.
All right.
Yeah, so it's also good for your skin.
Okay.
How do you enjoy them? Just wash them, crack the seed, and you wash those.
I get plenty lizard flu from not washing fruit I picked straight off the tree. Because you would think that picking it straight off the tree is going to be fine, right? But then you realize you share in the tree with plenty other animals.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And they may have taken a bite or a lick, or you get a chance to pick it off the tree. From birds, lizards, ants, aphids, spiders, right? Like we share in this fruit with all the other living beings around us. The Empress Divine, we go into a break. As we go to a break, I think this may be the most well-known song next to Hail the King, Na Bill Great Man, Fantin Mosher. We go into a break. When we get back from the break, Empress Divine in the Natural Corner will be back.
Struggling to find your financial rhythm? Make that move to Fidelity and let us help you orchestrate your financial goals into perfect harmony with free financial coaching sessions. Make that move today. Call 356-7764.
Fidelity for you.
No budget for a vacation this summer? No worries. We got you. Guardian Radio 96.9 will fly you and a guest to South Florida for a vacation of a lifetime. Our sweet summer escape gets you round-trip tickets on Bahamas Air. $1,000 spending cash, thanks to Percy's Island Games. Brand new luggage from Brass and Leather. 4 days and 3 nights at the beautiful Holiday Inn Express Plantation. Free car rental from Hertz, too. All you need is your passport. We got you covered. Enter now for the Guardian Radio 96.9 Sweet Summer Escape. Fill out the form in today's Nassau Guardian and follow us on all social media platforms. Remember, you must be 18 or older to enter. Entry deadline August 12th, drawing August 14th. Taxes not included and certain restrictions apply.
Put more money back in your pocket with the Fidelity Debt Consolidation Loan. Why pay more when you can pay less? Reduce your monthly payment to one low, easy payment. Apply for a Fidelity Debt Consolidation Loan today. Call 356-7764.
Fidelity, we're good for you.
Headed to South Florida soon? Holiday Inn Express in Plantation welcomes you to the heartbeat of Florida fun. Whether it's business or pleasure, the Holiday Inn Express is close to sensational shopping, captivating dining, and nightlife. Elevate your Florida experience. Sleep well and rest easy at Holiday Inn Express. Complimentary breakfast buffet featuring seasonal favorites. Keep up your fitness routine in our 24-hour on-site fitness center with cardio equipment and free weights, or take a refreshing swim in our outdoor pool. Your special Bahamas tourist rate awaits. Holiday Inn Express, 1701 North University Drive, in Plantation. Book your getaway now. Call directly at 954-472-5600 or the sales department for reservations and additional information.
At Cleveland Clinic, you set your course, not cancer. So when your journey takes an unexpected turn, you seek out the experts who've conquered it before, and you forge new paths to help fight cancers. For every route to a cure, for every care in the world. See how we're innovating cancer care at Cleveland Clinic today.
Calling all football fans, there's only one place to catch the FIFA World Cup final. Join Nassau Cruise Port and Diageo on Sunday, July 19th at the Amphitheater at Nassau Cruise Port. Gates open at 1 p.m. with kickoff at 3 p.m. Music by DJ Kenny, DJ Tank. Visit NassauCruiseport.com for pricing and more information. Don't miss the FIFA World Cup final watch party at Nassau Cruise Port, July 19th. Gates open at 1 p.m.
Welcome the fire child. Welcome the fire child. Welcome the fire child. Welcome the fire child.
Good morning and welcome back to On the Clock with Erin, and joining me today for this segment, Natural Corner, is Erin. We had a caller on the line, producer. Let's go to the caller and then we're going to go to the text line. Good morning, caller.
Hey, morning, Miss Greene. You guys, how you doing?
Good, thank you. Now, before you ask me a question, let me ask you a question. You could answer it at the end of what you have to say. What's your favorite bush tea and how you prepare it?
My favorite bush tea has to be sorcy.
Yeah, okay.
And I take that straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Every morning, one little bit of sorcy.
Uh-huh.
I guarantee you that'll cure all your sins.
Yeah. I love Cersei because it like I could feel, when I drink it, I could feel it. Like it feel like it waking. Okay. You add salt to temper it, or do you add sugar to it down?
Sugar.
I just
Use
asking.
the bay in, you put lime and sorcy, that's it.
Lime.
You take, or sometimes you put a little aloe in it.
Okay.
If your stomach could take it.
I got you.
I
Now,
would suggest you put an aloe in it prior to you going on the show now, because you might have in the bathroom.
this is it. Listen, it's something about Cersei. You drink a cup of Cersei in the morning, that could open your stomach right up. That bring a hunger upon you. Woo!
It's good for your livers and kidneys.
Now I have a question for your guest, right?
Yes.
Okay, ask if you know that actually guavas, right,
Uh-huh.
actually have more vitamin C than oranges.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And how come, whatever happened to the white guavas? How come I haven't seen much white guavas in Nassau anymore? Whatever happened to it? And how come the white guavas don't have worms in it?
Oh.
Only orange guava.
Okay, so I think we're seeing less white guava trees because there are less people planting them. It's simple. And more trees are being cut down. White.
I would ever try and make a guava for the white guava before.
Yes,
But
of
you know, it
course.
have a totally distinct different taste, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But you ever drank guava leaf tea?
Guava leaf tea. No, I tried the pear leaf tea before. Because I heard that the pear leaf was actually good for cancer.
I'm hearing the same thing.
Yeah, and I almost 50, so I want no doctor playing up with me. So I rather drink the pear tea.
I hear you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, caller. So actually, pear leaf tea is good for high blood pressure, and if you mix that with guava leaves, soursop leaf, and the pear, yeah, that combat your high blood pressure, and it's good for cancer cells.
Okay, I'm gonna try the mixture. Okay, y'all enjoy the show now.
Absolutely. Thank you, Fox Hill. Thank you. Let's go to the next.
Thank you, folks.
Yeah, let's
Thank
go to the
you.
next caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Ms. Z. My favorite tea is soursop, guava, banana leaf, breadfruit leaf, shepherd needle, mango, anything with 2 spoonfuls of natural honey. I didn't catch a show, catch you on the tail end. I just had a friend that came here a little while ago, stopped by. Their iron is down. They run a lot. Iron is down. Blood is low. I gave them 5 hands of, they call it giant finger banana. I gave them some apples, some peaches, some guava. They went to the guava tree. They found 2 big guavas I didn't even know was there. Mm-hmm. Some tamarind, and you could even use shepherd.
Well, what you mean? Pause.
Any
Hold on.
leaf tea, you can make tea from it. Good for you. Have a good day.
No, don't go. You say tamarind, the leaf or the fruit? You got tamarind fruit on your tree, Sparky? Or just
I
the
got
leaf?
tamarind. Tamarind so high I had to buy me 1 10-foot pole the other day to reach the tamarind up top. I got tamarind and tamarind leaf. The whole tamarind tree is good for you. Basically, every tree you got would bear for you from the root right up. Remember, all medication comes from trees. Nothing comes from space, you know. It comes from the root, the bark, the leaves, the blossoms.
Yes, sir.
Everything you eat is from the tree other than meat.
Yes, sir.
Always
Thank you.
remember, all your medications from the pharmacist come from trees.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, thank you. How you do?
Good. Y'all right up my alley this morning with this bush tea talk.
Listen, I wonder. What Greene talking about? She don't know nothing about no bush tea. Go on.
I like to make fever grass and soursop tea in the evening,
Mhm.
and that helps me sleep.
Okay.
Gives me a sound sleep, and I don't get up during the night. But you know what I drink if my pressure is elevated?
Mhm.
I go in the yard and I pick a hibiscus flower,
Mhm.
and I take the entire flower, I put it in a cup, and I pour hot water over it, and I steep it,
Mhm.
and it helps. Like if I have any, because I'm on my feet a lot, so
Mhm.
if I'm on my feet a lot and my feet are swollen, it brings the swelling down and the pressure down and everything.
Mhm. That's awesome. All right.
The hibiscus flower.
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right.
All right. I was driving a friend of mine, and she's like, "Stop the car." I was like, I like that because you may see fruit. You may have seen somebody selling fruit I didn't see. Stop the car. I say, where it is, what it is. She said, see them ponciana? And she got out the car. She pulled off a bunch of flowers. And she said, let me make you a tea. We went home. And she took the ponciana petals, the red petals,
Right.
put that in the pot and boiled that. And as a tea. And then she added it to some mango lemonade, mango passion fruit lemonade. Let's grab the next caller to the last caller. Passion fruit is a non-narcotic sedative. And you could boil the leaves or the empty shell of the fruit for a tea that will help to calm your nerves, help to settle you, help to knock the hyperactivity out of the kids, as well as the juice, as drinking the juice. And you could boil the flower, but I say, why boil the flower if the flower is going to produce another fruit? So don't boil the flower because you get produced fruit. Let's go to the phone line quickly. Good morning, caller.
Hi, Erin, Greene. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your favorite bush tea and how you make it and consume it?
Fever grass, but you know what a lot of persons don't be talking about much now? The dill seed.
The what?
Grew up on dill seed tea.
Dill seed tea, yeah. I know about it, but I ain't never seen nobody make it locally.
No, basically in my home, that was the preferred tea over the Lipton and anything because we used to see it growing in abundance in the neighborhood. We just used to go and pick it, throw it inside the pot, and just boil it and drink that. Hey, we used to drink that like twice a week.
Okay.
But it'll be good to see that someone comes along, really seriously comes along, because as Sparky so rightfully said, we have everything in our yard, in our garden, and our garden is the Bahamas. Or just about every medication except for the synthetic is made from fruits and the trees, and we have everything here. And it'll be good to see someone on a daily basis just go about making these things for persons to purchase. That's a good, lucrative business to get into right now. But I'm enjoying this conversation. Thanks for taking my call this morning. I'll continue to listen.
Absolutely. The first person I know who was like trying to scale up for commercial production of bush teas and bush products is Calais Burrows from Elutra. She told me how, the bush is there. And she would pay young men in the community $1 or $2 a pound to go pick the bush. It is there. Let's go to the next caller. Caller.
Hello.
Hi, good morning, caller.
Hey, good morning, Miss Greene. Great show. Hello to the Rasta lady in there. Give thanks, Empress.
Bless it.
Yeah, my favorite tea would be, and it's so aromatic. It's the mint tea, and I like to mix it with the pear leaf. But people don't realize that the mint tea is actually, it helps stimulate bile flow. You know what I mean? And these, I have a book that's about 30-something years old. Also, the pear leaf tea is rich in quercetin. It's a powerful antioxidant. The mulberry leaves have something they call DNG. It's a big word. I don't want to pronounce it. But it actually has the chemical actually impedes carbohydrate absorption, which actually slows down the sugar spikes. And you could go and read it. This is why when Sierra knew he told me he had the problem, I gifted it him. I hope he has his own living. I hope he didn't let it die because I would have been sorry. I should have given it to you. But the herbal tea really, they are really, the lady is correct about the hibiscus, but I guess she has pooling of the blood. I have a similar problem. It comes naturally with aging, etc. Gravity, you know what I mean? To the arteries. This is something that I had, that it says, don't care how much you exercise, it is something that actually happens. It can be restriction or vasoconstriction. I have the opposite. My veins are actually bigger, and so they lose elasticity as you get older. This is something like gravity does. So it doesn't matter. We can't escape this judgment. Give thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you 52, let's go to the next caller. Good morning, caller.
Yes, ma'am. You Millie.
Pardon? I ain't catch that one. I ain't catch that. My producer catch it though, and at the end of the show, he can clue me in. All right, so time. There's a text here that says, my time is not doing well, right? And so here's some things to check for. Time is like a Bahamian, like Cascarilla. It want hardy, drier than wetter soil, right? It don't mind growing with the rock, right? So it could be that your soil is you don't have enough drainage, right? The soil is too compact, water settles there and can't drain. So you want to, if that's the case, you want to move it from anywhere that water settles, right? Or pools. Let's see what else it said.
It could be overwatering it.
Yeah, you could be overwatering it,
yes.
or it may not be getting enough sunlight. Time wants drier roots, as opposed to sugar apple or breadfruit that want wetter roots. Yes. And you're looking for the wetter parts or the places that sort of hold water a bit in your yard to plant your breadfruit and your sugar apple. There's another text. The go-to plant for natural mosquito repellency is night jasmine. I've never heard that. However, I got plenty mosquitoes near me, and plenty night jasmine grow in the bush if you let it, if you don't cut it back, right? Go on.
Neem is good for mosquito repellent too.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Now, listen. When I go camping, I take neem oil with me.
Yeah, neem is great.
Now, the neem oil smell bad, yeah, but it's the type of bad that I love because the mosquito don't never bother me when I put on my neem oil.
Yes.
Lavender in the yard, citronella. So lavender, citronella, rosemary, thyme, Spanish thyme, mint are all plants that you can use in your garden to repel mosquitoes. So you plant them near where you're going to sit.
Yeah.
You can keep planters near your doors and windows to prevent the bugs from being in that area as well. All right, let's go to another text. The text says, how I could get in touch with you. So you could find her every Sunday at the Lime Spot at 7 p.m. Mm-hmm. But do you have an office? Is there a community space that people could come to ask more questions?
Yes, they could find me on the Meany Street.
Mm-hmm.
Between the 2 points of Cordova Avenue and Bahama Avenue.
Okay.
So I'm on the main thoroughfare, and I'm next to the Chinese.
Okay.
Right across from the business place, Sam's business place.
All right.
So I'm on the Meany Street.
Okay.
If they want a number?
Yeah, you can get.
Okay, my cell number is 433-6562, and I repeat it, 433-6562, Empress Divine.
All right. I got a text there that says, fever grass is the best. You know who this is? The same person who tell me that their time doesn't grow, it dies, is the person who tell me fever grass is the best. Texter, you get to go boost up your time confidence. You can't be in your yard telling the time fever grass is the best. The time ain't gonna grow for you.
That's right.
You can boost up the
trees, yes.
In fact, and I recommend this, right, as a therapeutic, activity. When you're in your, even if it's a tiny yard, even if you just have plants in pots because you rent, talk to the plants.
You sure do.
Meditate, right? Sit and meditate, and you'll be surprised. The world's most prolific inventors, like George Washington Carver, he said he wake up 4:30 in the morning. He wake up at 4 to be in his greenhouse by 4:30, and he said, "I know that God communed with me through the plants." And the voices that I was hearing as I was sort of open to my plants was God speaking to me through this meditation with my plants.
To give you an example,
Mm-hmm.
I have a big tree that's in the front of the yard.
Mm-hmm.
And I normally put my table out there and put my products on the table. Now, I haven't been out there for a good 6-8 months, and now the knaps are not as sweet as they used to be.
Because you ain't out there singing to the nap. Okay, next natural corner, Empress Divine. we're going to be talking about famine foods. Things that you could eat that you didn't know that you could eat when things get tough.
Right.
So next week, Empress Divine and I, we're going to bring to you all some examples of famine foods that you can eat, like mulberry leaf.
Yes.
Or passion fruit.
Shepherd
leaf.
needle.
Shepherd needle. Well, let's save that for next week. Let's save that for next week. A text says, please repeat the location and the number where they could find you to ask more questions.
Great. The number is 433-6562, 433-6562, and I'm located on the main East Street between the 2 points of Cotto Avenue and Bahama Avenue next to the Chinese.
All right. Again, text said, it says, that person thinks fever grass is the best because they haven't tried mint and avocado leaves together. Soursop tastes better. Fever grass comes third or fourth. But texter, I drink my bush medicine in odd numbers, in ones or threes or fives. I don't even mess with the sevens. I ain't strong enough for a 7 yet, right? But traditional bush medicine practice is that you drink it in odd numbers and not in even numbers. Here's a text. Is it okay to drink these bushes with sugar? All right, so let me frame it like this. Bitterer is betterer. The more bitter it is, the better it is for your body.
Yes, it works.
So just like naturally, don't think of adding sugar to your bush teas.
No.
Now, when you're drinking a neem or a Ceres, first of all, there's nothing that you could, no amount of sugar could cut the bitter. Right?
No.
So don't even try.
No.
And then you know it's bitter for a reason. But if you are opposed to that bitter, like if for some people it may make them gag. If you have autistic kids on a spectrum, they may not be able to take it at all, right? So you don't want to mess with that. You give them, like you say, a fever grass, a soursop, a mint leaf tea, a pear leaf tea.
Right.
Those could work as well. Producer, we got time for this last call?
Do you know what it's good to? If they mix it with and ginger.
That cuts the bitter.
Yeah.
Good morning, caller. What's your favorite bush tea?
Hey, good morning, Erin. I have two of them. Fever grass and oregano.
Oh yeah. I forget oregano. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very awesome tea, man. You know, and you don't put, like you just said, you don't put to feed the purpose, putting sugar inside them, right? So, but then I don't know if you guys ever tried Ligdon whitey tea.
No,
I've
like
never
I
tried.
write that down.
Yeah, I never tried.
All right. Thank you. Lignum vitae tea.
Yeah, that's a very good tree, but unfortunately, in every place you can find the tree.
Yeah.
You know, but if you ever need some lignum whitey leaf, I believe I get the only lignum whitey tree inside in this western part of New Providence.
Okay. I can find you.
Yeah.
I can find you. To that caller on the line, I'm so sorry we don't have enough time to take this last call. Empress Divine, thank you. We're going to keep the night open, right? Because I think there's so much that we don't know about ourselves that we need to know. It's about having a sense of place and a sense of belonging, because what grows here for you, because you are here. Empress, I even get to talk about the butterfly pea flower tea or the bougainvillea tea for menstrual health, or the kamalami bark tea for menstrual health, right? Go on.
Madeira bark also.
Madeira bark tea as well. So we can talk about that next session. We're talking famine foods, and then the session after that, we're going to talk about things you didn't even know were food or consumable in the Bahamas.
Right.
Empress Divine, thank you for joining me today as we pay tribute to what we are and what we grow, and we also pay tribute to Fantan, who has been here with us as we've grown a generation. And thank you for this opportunity to pay tribute to him. We see there at the Lime Spot, people have more questions where they don't just feed the body, they feed the mind with conscious time. You guys, thanks, Listen Divine, for joining us today. You guys have a great day. Guardian Radio AM with C.A. Nuri is up next.
gonna make me stronger.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio